Hello and welcome to our Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be talking about what to buy and what not to buy at the Sephora Savings Event. Now I'm live both on YouTube and on Instagram. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So come on in, join in. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. I'm going to tell you some stuff that you need to skip, some stuff that you need to buy. Because everybody trying to watch their money, you want to get them deals. Hello to everybody on Instagram. Hello to everybody on YouTube. We're doing this at the same time. I was trying to fix the phone so that it would be, giving you the same kind of eye contact, but couldn't do it. Hey, Suburban Couture. If you on Instagram, if you have any questions, please put them in the question box because it's going to be hard for me to look at your comments here and then look at the comments on YouTube. And as always, when we do these lives, especially to my YouTube fam, I'm gonna need audience participation because y'all are my co-hosts. That's how we get everything going down with the get down and everything with that. So if you're on IG and you want the full experience, because I'm going to also do some screen shots and stuff like that to certain products and stuff like that. If you want that full experience and you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, make sure you click the link in my bio and watch it on YouTube because the other night I tried to kind of go live on both platforms using a streaming device and it looked kind of weird on Instagram. So anyway, so let's start. First of all, what is the Sephora Savings Event in case ain't nobody knew? Hello, Nola Queen. So it's a tiered savings event where no matter who you are, you walk into Sephora, you can get 30% off of Sephora collection items, which, there are some amazing Sephora collection items, which we will get into in this video. But if you spend $1,000 in a calendar year and your rouge, you're going to get 20% off. That sale started last Friday, and it's going to go on until November 6th, which is this coming Sunday. If you spend, I believe it's 300 or 350, correct me if I'm wrong, but around that range, you will be VIB. You'll get 15%. That started, I want to say, yesterday. When did it start? The 15th, yesterday on Halloween. And again, it goes through Sunday, and then anybody could just walk in and you can be a beauty insider. You'll save 10%. Now, there's some of you guys that I'm like, you might want to skip this sale. We're going to talk about that, in this live here. But, I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page. And once again, audience participation, I'm going to need it. Because we gonna need it. Simone said that she trusts whatever I recommend. Thank you, Simone. That's how you build that trust with people. So first, we are going to be talking about some things that I need, that I think that you should probably skip. And with that, I want to share my screen. Share screen. See, on Instagram, I'm sorry, but you can't see this unless you go to the link in my bio and switch over to YouTube so that you can see this. But basically, by listening to my voice, you're going to know what I'm talking about here. So what I think that you should skip at this Sephora Savings Event, probably most of these makeup sets. Why do I say that you should probably skip most of these makeup sets? And let me know your thoughts as well. Like if there's certain things that you're skipping, leave them in the comments so that we could all have a conversation together. So the reason why I say to skip most of these makeup sets is because there's some of them that are in here that I think are a good value. However, a lot of these makeup sets, the way that they're curated, they curated with darker skin in mind. So I feel like you're not going to get your best value if you buy one of these makeup sets and you can't use all the colors that's in it. Like, what is this to me, right? What is the sense in buying a makeup set where you can only use one of the colors, two of the colors? Maybe you can use 4 out of the 5, but if you are looking to maximize your savings on one of these makeup sets, I feel like you want to make sure that you can use a majority of it. Who agrees with me? Let me go on YouTube and see what anybody is saying. Watching you while working from home, okay? I done made like 5 orders. Me too, Nola Queen. Me too. So while there are like I would say like most of these like this hourglass ambient lighting edit unlock palette, like hourglass makes some really beautiful highlighters, but just like looking at this thing, and if you're on Instagram, there's some colors that are gonna look nice on darker skin, but it's not really made with us in mind. This Charlotte Tilbury mini holiday blush and glow right here. It's like it's got this like pale pink, and then it's got this highlighter. We could probably use the highlighter, but not the like, like come on, make it make sense. Like it does not make sense for me to tell you to go and get one of these makeup sets when it's just not gonna work. Now, a couple of things that I did see in makeup sets that I think are probably worth getting if you've had the product before and you enjoy it. So, for instance, the Charlotte Tilbury mini airbrush, mini airbrush flawless um, setting spray duo set. So you're gonna get two of the travel sizes. It's $32. It has a $46 value, and then you add in your discounts. However, remember we're gonna talk about who should not shop this sale, so keep that in mind as well. So that's one thing that I would say definitely skip. And let me see if anybody said anything that they've skipped already. If you're on Instagram, is this weird that like I'm going like, or if you're on YouTube, because YouTube, I'm kind of having to switch where I look. Let me know how this setup is because I want to work smarter, not harder. So I want to have to do this twice, and I definitely did not like the streaming platform that I had used before because it looked good on YouTube, but on Instagram, because Instagram is vertical, it basically just had me like this. All right, so let's see what people are saying. Hey sis from Midtown, just finished my last patients to watch you live, sis. All right, now we gotta make sure we take it in patients first before we do anything else. Um, Nola Queen says she's been looking at the Milk Makeup Bronzer. Ooh, listen, let me tell you something. I have to try so hard not to buy any more bronzers, but it's really hard. Simone Nicole said she switched from IG and this setup is much better. Okay, that's probably why nobody's saying anything on Instagram. I'm just seeing people like joining and they're probably like joining and leaving. I'm sorry, Instagram, but like it just looks so much better on YouTube. So um, if you want to be able to get a better experience, go to the link in my bio and click on the YouTube live. Nola Queen said perfume sets are my main focus. Okay, which perfume sets did you get? Let us know. Let us know. No, love the setup and makeup. The angle is perfect. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, somebody else said they moved over from Instagram. I'm driving, trying to watch. Yep, moving over from Instagram. Please be careful driving, because, child, I ain't going to be able to take it. I ain't going to be able to take it. If something happened to you, girlfriend, Brown Face TV. All right. Sharing. Remove that. Stop sharing. Okay, so we're going to move on. We are going to talk about um, some things that you should consider buying. I got my little notes here because, I want to make sure we stay on point. Hello, Instagram. Thank you for joining. We are talking about the Sephora sale, what not to buy. I just managed. I just mentioned how I think makeup sets, not a really great, not the first thing I would go for because a lot of them aren't made with darker skin in mind. If you're going to get a makeup set, just make sure that it's something that you're going to be able to use, all the colors in. Lovely said she's driving but listening. Okay, y'all that are driving, please be careful because I love y'all. My heart can't take it. You know what I'm saying? My heart can't take it, and my heart can't take it anymore. Let me stop. Okay. So something to consider buying. Now, drop a comment, whether you're on Instagram or you're watching it from YouTube. Drop a comment letting me know what you're considering buying from the sales. And then I'm going to also show you some of the things that I've gotten thus far. Because, and I'll tell you why I got so many damn orders. It's not even my fault. All right. So There are some things that you should definitely consider buying if you're going to do the sale. I would definitely say re-ups on things that are tried and true favorites. That is always a good idea, depending. We're going to talk about the group of people who probably should not shop this sale. But re-ups on your favorite products are definitely a good idea. I did that. I typically, when I buy from the sale, I'm usually getting re-ups on things that I already use. So I got another SK2 Patera Essence. Oh, this is not. This ain't the right. This is not the right size. I usually get the one that's, unless they change the packaging. I don't know. Yeah, this says 7.7 fluid ounces. I'm pretty sure I ordered the 11 ounces. Y'all, when I tell you, we'll talk about it in a second. Another thing that I re-upped on. What else did I re-up on? The Kiehl's Creme de Corps body cream. I love the Kiehl's Creme de Corps body cream. And I probably bought two more containers. I usually buy like three containers at a time because I just love the way that it smells and love the way that it feels on my skin, especially now that it's getting little colder out. Now it does have fragrance in it. And I usually do switch to fragrance free in the winter time because sometimes it'd be a little too dry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What else did I re-up on? I re-upped on the Peter Thomas Roth, and I just saw somebody had asked what's a good cleanser to get. The Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud. These brands with their long ass names. Hyaluronic Cloud Makeup Removing Gel Cleanser. That's something that I re-upped on. I don't have it here to show you because they ain't sent it to me yet in the mail. And I ordered it. I'm like coming back to this. Like I'm really annoyed that this is not what I ordered. And when I tell you the drama that I had to go through, anyway, I also got another Sol de Janeiro. The like the body mist. I got the number 40. Again, I don't have it here to show you show you what I got. Because it's on its way. And that's what I re-upped on. I also re-upped on the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I like that underneath for my highlight. I use the shade Amonzi or Almondy. That's the shade that I use. So that's what I re-upped on. And again, whether you're watching me on Instagram or you're watching me on YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know what you bought or what you're thinking of buying and all that jazz. If you're on Instagram and you have a question, please put it in the question box because it's I'm trying to. More people are commenting on YouTube though than Instagram. I'm guessing because the interface is just so much easier to watch me on YouTube. So if you're on Instagram and you want to watch in a better interface, click the link in my bio and it'll take you to the click one of the right link to YouTube and it'll take you to where you can watch it on YouTube. So basically make a list of items that you use, your most used skincare and makeup items that you use. That could be potentially be good values for you because this is probably not the sale where you want makeup. I would say yes. If you're like, oh my god, I think there's some like makeup that I may want to try out. See, somebody else moved over from YouTube. See, the YouTube format is so easy, but I'm trying to work harder, not smarter. Another good thing that you can get from the sale, which I can actually show you, Sephora collection, at least to me. Where's the other brush? Oh, Sephora collection. I love their brushes. So I got almost all of the brushes I have in my makeup kit right now are from the Sephora collection, the Pro collection. And I typically buy the individual brushes. I have not bought a set in a while. But mainly because like the brushes that come in a set, I don't need to use all of them. You know what I mean? So this is the number 60 brush, which I like to use for liquid foundation. You can kind of just it gets, it gives you that like really nice finish, seamless finish. And then I also got this. I've never used this one before. This is the number 47 brush. I bought this because I bought both of these because I needed a backup of brushes. So I already have this in my kit. and I wanted another one because sometimes it's like that brush is dirty and I ain't got time to clean it yet, but I'm gonna use I wanted to use a new clean brush. So I got that for that. This I got because I wanted an extra brush to put cream blush on, and the one that I already used, I don't know, maybe they discontinued it or whatever. Them not have it, them not have it. You know what I'm saying? So, Sephora collection brushes, something that you might want to look into. I really like them. I've used their eye brushes. I've used their face brushes. And I've had my set for quite some time. I would say three, maybe 4 years. Some of these brushes, and they still, I mean, they don't look brand new, but they still kicking. They are still kicking. All right, so and speaking of cream blush, because I was talking about how I like to use this for cream blush. Now, if you are on YouTube, you're going to be able to see this pretty well. Let me share my screen here. Can anybody guess what my favorite blush might be? Cream blush right now. Where's the? Oh, there we go. What my favorite cream blush might be. There we go. Boom. And it is and you got to have your Rakuten, y'all. You got to have your Rakuten up to get your cash back. So Danessa Myricks Beauty, the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder uh flushed. Oh my god. I freaking love this. I have it on now. I don't know how much of it you can see because like the lighting or whatever. But this thing, oh, it's so beautiful. First of all, it lasts all day. I have oily skin. Sometimes you put something cream on, it's like, girl, forget it. That mess ain't gonna stay. But I absolutely love this. And I have known Danessa for years. Like, I remember back like maybe 10 years ago, I was a makeup artist back in the day. This has to be more than 10 years ago because 10 years ago was what, 2013? No, I think this was before 2013. And I worked an event where she needed makeup artists. I think it was like Kiss Makeup, and she needed volunteers. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. But the event was in DC. I live in New York City, so I drove my ass down to the DC. I think it was like a 4, maybe 5 hour drive, and I drove down to the DC. Danessa is just the sweetest person, and I'm so happy for her. Her line is freaking amazing, and this is one of my favorites. Oh my god! And Profess LCH said that's my current blush. It is amazing. Who else here has the Danessa Myricks cream blush? Suburban Couture said it's so pigmented, and it really, really is. I would show you guys mine, but I've been using it. I'm like, ooh, y'all gonna be like, ooh, child, girl, say, ooh, you done use that blush. Let me see what else everybody else is saying. Color Me Bad was right. She said Danessa. She said I was right. Yes, you were. And then on the topic of restocking, if you're on Instagram and you want a better interface, go to the link in my bio and hop on over to YouTube. Melissa, no, that's not who I'm reading yet. First, I'm reading Profess LCH, who said that she restocked on Dr. Gross pads, LYS foundation and primer. Gonna mix and apply for a more natural look. Ooh, I like that. Trying for the first time Fenty brushes, foundation, and Makeup by Mario palette. Okay, gotta let us know how that is. Now I'm looking at Melissa's comment. She said she re-upped on Nutrafol and Olaplex. Okay. Brownface TV said, I love the number 47 brush. Girl, you better not still be driving over here and commenting and whatnot and driving. Told you. Y'all my heart can't take it. Andrea said that she loves the 57 brush to blend concealer. Amazing. Melissa said that she ordered the brush set. Okay. Tamaya. Hi, Tamaya. Or is it Tamia? She said, hey, boo, love this. I love this too because then we're able to kind of like interact together. And like it's almost like we shopping together, even though most of us probably already started shopping to say I got multiple orders in and whatnot. And if you are watching from Instagram and you want like the better interface, because I'm over here sharing my screen and stuff like that on YouTube, click the link in my bio and head on over to YouTube. A lot of people from Instagram said, yeah, we headed over to YouTube because it was a much better experience. I'm just trying to work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? Smarter, not. Oh, did I say harder, not smarter? Girl, I be talking so fast, I don't even like it. Don't register to my brain. Thank you, boo. I want to try Sephora's brushes. Yes, they are amazing. I need some new brushes, girl. Go ahead and get you some Sephora collection. I just re-upped on the Balm Dia too. She got the body wash and the big mist. Okay. And DB says she just got my or I just got my order. Hello everyone. What color was the blush? Um, oh shoot, I have all of them. The one that I have on now is Prima Donna. It's a vibrant hot pink. Let me see if I could this is what somebody on Instagram was asking. Let me share my screen. Boom. There we go. So this is the color that I have on now. But I damn near got or am I wearing golden hour? I'm pretty sure no, I'm wearing prima donna. I also have golden hour, which is gorgeous. I probably have Bellini, but I don't wear it as much because it's not as vibrant as these two. Because the darker your skin, the more vibrant the blush color you want to wear. Dancing Queen, that's also a very pretty color. It looks very deep, but once you put it on, it has like this really bright, kind of like a rosy bright color. So almost any of them, there's some lighter ones. Like I probably wouldn't get much out of the rose and brunch. That's probably made for someone with a lighter skin tone. And Jubilee, it'll probably show up because it's so pigmented, but wouldn't be my first choice. But these last four, well, actually these three, the Prima Donna, the Golden Hour, and Dancing Queen, my top picks for me, my deeper skin tone. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing here. All right, let's see. Let's see what else you guys are saying in the comments here. What's on my lips now? It's giving nude gloss vibes. This is my I ain't putting it down lip combo. It is Juvia's Place Me lipstick. It is Juvia's Place. What is the name of the gloss? Damn it, I can't remember the name of the gloss, but it's a gloss that's like it's clear and it's like got like this iridescent finish. It's the only gloss that they have that has like that iridescent finish. And then I use their brownie lip liner. So Juvia's Place be coming through. All right, so some other things that I think, some skincare things that I think that you should get from this sale. I'm gonna go through these. Hold on one second. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen here. And again, if you're on Instagram and you're like, what screen you sharing? Click the link in my bio and come on over to YouTube. All right, so next we're gonna talk about, and while I'm doing this, y'all let me know in the comments here on Instagram as well as here on YouTube what skincare you're getting. And then I'm over here looking at my notes to make sure I stay on track because you don't get me to talking. Do not get me to talking because I will be off track. So, all right, one thing I think, right? And of course, this is going to depend on your skin and your budget. But when there is a sale like this, I think that some of the bougie skincare that you might have been like dying to try, like Tatcha, I think that's really great and could be up for grabs. Skincare sets in general, I think, are great value because you're able to either one, if you somebody who travels a lot and you want to make sure that you have like your staple items in travel size containers, whoop, there it is, right? Or if you're someone that's new to a brand and you kind of want to you just want to dabble, skincare sets are amazing for that as well. I'm trying to think of another reason why skincare sets would be good. I mean, those are the top two I can think of. I don't know if y'all want to share why you think a skincare set would be good. But anyway, obviously it depends on what your current skincare needs are because we're not buying stuff all willy-nilly. And like we're not buying stuff like, oh, maybe one day I'll have this issue and then I'm gonna get this thing. No, get the skincare for what you need it for now. We're about to go into winter, the coldest winter ever. And you want to make sure that your skin is on point. So this Tatcha set, first of all, this Dewy skin cream I love. I have oily skin. I can only wear it though when it's very cold out because otherwise, in summer and the spring be a little too heavy. Sometimes in the fall be a little bit too heavy, and then it's a little too much for me. Now this set also comes with the Dewy serum. So the Dewy serum, I don't believe I've tried that yet. I don't think I've tried it. But this would be a skincare set that I'd be like, you know what? I might want to get this because I know I like the Dewy skin cream. I'm gonna try the Dewy serum, and the rice wash I like as well too. So it's like, okay, well I've never tried the Dewy serum before. Let me get this set. Like boom, boom, boom. Now there are some people, there are a population of you that I think that you should not buy, from this sale, and we're gonna get to that. That's on the agenda. We're gonna get to it. So make sure you stay tuned. Another thing that I think is worth do I have to stop sharing to start sharing again? Lord. Well, it's a good thing I have my links already up in a row. So this is also from Tatcha. So if you're looking to get a little bourgeoisie, but you don't want to spend a ton of money, of course, these are going to be smaller sizes. There's the Dewy Cleanse and Hydrate Duo. Now, if you're watching from Instagram or YouTube and you're like, you know what are the links? Where do I get this? What did you say? There is a post on my blog, and if you're on YouTube, you can go in the description box. All of the products we're talking about are listed in the description box. But on Instagram, if you go to my blog, everything that I'm talking about will be there and in the YouTube description. So this, you're going to get a smaller version of the Dewy Skin Cream than was in the other set. You're going to get that rice wash. Oh, they said you won't get two. Do you really get two of these rice washes? No. Why that picture? Oh, I see why I got confused, because this is the picture of the rice wash on the box, and then that's the actual product. Okay, so here you're just gonna get the rice wash and the Dewy Skin Cream, $27, and then you get your whatever your discount, your tier discount, and I think that's a great value. Some other options. Let me stop sharing here and then share again. Stop sharing and share again. Okay, okay, okay. Yo, if I had a production team, yo, it would be all over. Cause I'd just be in here talking mess. And then the stuff would just automatically appear on the screen. So if you have oily skin, right? Now, a lot of us, we are where it's about to be winter, but I have a lot of Caribbean people that does watch me. And some of you might have oily skin and you're in a temperate climate, or some of us may be snowbirds and you move south for the winter and you're someplace warm. Or if you just have oily skin and you're like, you know what? It don't get that cold where I am anyway. This might be another Tatcha set to look into. So you have the deep cleanse. Now, whether you have oily skin or you have dry skin, I don't recommend deep cleansing your skin every single day because that can be stripping. Oily skin could probably take it a little bit more than a drier skin type. But if you oily and it's winter, be careful. Okay. Then you have the water cream, which I love water creams. Yeah, the screen is not going to share on the IG. Sorry, Makita. If you go over to YouTube, it'll, you'll be able to get a better experience. I was trying to work harder, not smarter, not harder. All right, so the water cream is, I love gel moisturizers. They're very moisturizing, but very lightweight. However, in the wintertime, I cannot use a water cream because what happens sometimes with these water creams, a lot of them have humectants like hyaluronic acid or what's the other one that they usually put in it? I can't think of it right now, but which are great because they draw from the environment and they hold 1,000 times its weight in water and all that other good stuff. However, when it is cold and dry, ain't nothing cold and dry in the air, so that sucker starts pulling the moisture from your skin and it could feel very drying. So I usually stay away from those in the wintertime because it just be cold. And then there's the texture tonic, which I haven't tried. Wait, do I need to try this texture tonic? That sounds good. What's in there? What all is in there? Let's see. The texture tonic. Oh, it's an AHA liquid exfoliating treatment. And this is why these sets are amazing to try because I'm like, oh, I would want to try that, skincare sets. All right, so let's move on. Make sure you're telling me in the comments what you're looking to buy and what you're not buying and all of that. And stay tuned because I'm going to tell you there's a population of some of you out there that I don't think should shop from this sale, and we will get to it. So next, another thing that I would say to look at, especially if you have sensitive or sensitized skin. So, first of all, sensitive skin is not a skin type, it is a condition. You can have oily sensitive skin, you can have dry skin sensitive skin, yada yada, right? So, when your skin is sensitized though, that usually comes from, like, for instance, um I just had a procedure recently. I had lipo, and I had anesthesia, right? I talk about this on my lifestyle channel. So if you missed it and you're like, what, Danielle? What the hell? Going over to the lifestyle channel, there's a vlog there. However, coming out of anesthesia, my skin was just like so like crazy. I was getting the perioral dermatitis, like the little bumps around the mouth. I also got that when I was in the hospital. Um, in 2022. Child, I passed a kidney stone, and I was like, God, just take me. No, I didn't say that, but that shit was painful. But anyway, your skin can also become sensitized because some of y'all are out there over exfoliating your skin. You're using retinoids too often. And sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes the weather can make your skin a little bit more sensitized. So what we're looking at here is this Skinfix Healthy Skin plus Healthy Planet set. Skinfix is like a bougie brand and we're gonna look at another bougie brand for sensitive skin. But Skinfix, one thing that I absolutely love about them is this triple lipid peptide cream. So if you've never tried the brand before, this might be a set to try. And if you're watching from Instagram and you're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" If you want a better experience, head on over to the YouTube. The link is in my description, not in my description. In my bio on Instagram. And then you could also go to my blog post and my lips are so hush. Yo, it be some weirdos be on live, yo. Anyway, so if you want to see, what the hell is she talking about? It's in the description box on the YouTube video as well, this video. But the triple lipid peptide cream is amazing. It's got fatty acid oils in it. Fatty acid oils are amazing for healing the skin's barrier, which makes them great for dry skin. It also makes it good for people who are prone to hyperpigmentation. That's amazing. And then they also have the foaming oil cleanser. I have not tried that yet, but again, this is why skincare sets can be awesome. And it has a refill of the triple lipid peptide cream. This is $68. What size? You get a 1.7 fluid ounce. Let me see something real quick here. Will it let me go to Skinfix? Actually, let me go here and go to Skinfix because I'm trying to see how much. Oh, that's the mini size. I wanted to see how much the full size amount of the Skinfix. There we go. So the full size. Okay, good. So this is amazing because the Skinfix 1.7 ounce is $54 normally, right? And then this here, this healthy skin set, you're still getting that 1.7 fluid ounce, and then you get in another 1.7 fluid ounce uh refill. So it's like you're getting two. I'm doing all of this, and it says two full size creams right there on the thing. I ain't have to do all of that. And then you're getting the oil cleanser, and that's $68, and then you get whatever your discount tier is. That to me, that's a deal. If I didn't already have, because Skinfix has sent me a bunch of products before, if I didn't already have a whole bunch of Skinfix stuff, I'd be like, look, man, I'm about to get this set. Let me see. What else we got here? So another thing that I think you should get. Hold on. I gotta share the screen here. Here's another bougie brand for sensitive or sensitized skin. First Aid Beauty. So this you're going to get the facial radiance pads. And if you have sensitive skin, you know that sometimes exfoliating, especially in the wintertime, you want to chill with that. Whether you have dry skin, oily skin, if your skin is sensitive, you don't want to over exfoliate. If you have oily skin, 1 to 3 times a week max. If you have dry skin, 1 to 2 times a week max. If you have sensitive skin, regardless if it's dry, oily, or what have you, chill. And especially if your skin is already feeling like tight and like stingy and stuff like that, like, come on, like Be good to your skin. You know what I mean? There's also a hydrating eye cream in here, Pure Skin facial cleanser, and then there's the Ultra Repair Cream, which the Ultra Repair Cream is amazing. You can use that on face and body. It has colloidal oatmeal, which helps to soothe the skin. Like you kind of winning with the colloidal oatmeal, whether you have sensitive skin or not, because um I wouldn't consider myself having sensitive skin, but in the wintertime it gets sensitized because it's so cold and dry, especially my body skin. Oh my god, like my body skin be ready to I'd be ready to jump out my body skin sometimes in the winter. All right. So another thing that I think you should get before we move on to um a hack for those of you who I keep saying, I don't think it's a good idea for you to shop this sale. We're gonna come up with that just right after that. So stay tuned. But another thing that I think that caught my eye is the Sunday Riley Win-Win Good Genes Lactic Acid Duo Kit. So I am probably on like my fifth bottle of Sunday Riley Good Genes. And what's funny is because before I started using this in my routine more often, I would normally use like an exfoliating toner, which there's nothing wrong with the exfoliating toners, but like now that I've tried this is an exfoliating serum. I'm in love. So here you're going to get a point 0.5 fluid ounce, and then you're going to get a 1 fluid ounce for $85. So this is a $128 value. You're going to get it for $85. If you're looking on Instagram, the links will be, go to the link in my bio and head over to the YouTube, and you can go to the YouTube description to get the links. But and then you get your discount on top of it. So I think that where you would really get your best value during the Sephora sale is, first of all, we got to be honest with ourselves here, me myself included, because I'm one good to be like, "Ooh, it's a sale. Let me get some more shit." You know what I'm saying? But we need to be honest about how much stuff we gonna use, because we only got one face, unless by some great creation of God that you got more than one face, but most of us only have that one face. And we need to be very realistic because we are in trying times right now. We still want to get our beauty, but we need to spend wisely. So let me see what y'all are going to say. You know what's funny? Somebody said, she's coming with the SPF soon. Come, say la vie. Hi, hey boo, hey, say la vie. What's funny? I don't have any SPF on. I didn't plan any SPF for this video. I did do something on Instagram where I was talking about sets that you should get and that you shouldn't get. Like a yay or a nay kind of thing, pay or pass. And Supergoop has a set that I was just like, let me see if I can pull it up here for you guys. This Supergoop set. But Supergoop. But if you are looking for like what sunscreens that I would, typically recommend, there's a link, there's something on my blog. And then you can kind of, if you're on YouTube, you can kind of go through my sunscreen playlist. But if you're looking like for like mineral sunscreens, I would go to the blog because the blog will have the running tab of the ones that the best ones that the ones that look the best on deeper skin. So I'm going to share my screen here really quickly. Let's see. This is the one where I do on Instagram. So you guys on Instagram, I'm talking about this SPF bestsellers kit. So what's in this kit is the Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion, the Supergoop Glow Screen, and then the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Now I believe there's another kit that they have. This is a smaller one. This is $30. This one is not as bad, but I just don't think that you're gonna use all of these. Like, unless you know for sure that you're going to use all of these sunscreens. Like, I can see myself, for instance, maybe I'll use the Play for my body or my hands, or you can, stick it in my bag. The Unseen Sunscreen, yeah, I like the Unseen Sunscreen, but I bought the Glow Screen. It's not an everyday sunscreen unless you like want that look every single day. Me, you know, you know. So let me see here if I can. Uh, Sun protection. All right. Here, this is the kit where I was like, yeah, I wouldn't. To me, it's like it doesn't make sense. So, this kit has the Supergoop resetting spray, which you can spray over to reapply sunscreen over your makeup. You know, you need your base on first. There's the glow stick, there's the glow screen, and then there's the unseen sunscreen. If you're gonna use all of that, yes, by all means, get this. Otherwise, mm, to me, I feel like you're not going to get that value, and I no set is going to make sense if you're not going to use most of the stuff that's in the set. That goes for makeup, skincare, anything like that. I would instead get an individual regular size of some Supergoop something or another um, from this sale if I were you. Now, when it comes to sunscreens in general, I feel like the reason why I probably did not include prepare sunscreens for this live presentation, which I'm live on Instagram and I'm live on YouTube at the same time, is because I probably most of my sunscreen recommendations probably are not sold at Sephora. There are some sunscreens that I like at Sephora, but I would say a majority of them, like this one from Inky List, is really nice. The polyglymatic SPF 30. But I will link you to some sunscreen posts and things like of that nature that you guys can look at because that's what I'm going to do. All right, now let me look at some of these comments here, and then we're gonna move on in a second and talk about what are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about what portion of the population I think should probably skip the sale and what to do instead. So let's see. I missed a bunch of comments here on YouTube. Do you mind publishing a list at the end? No problem. I did you one better. The list is already published. It's published. If you on Instagram, click the link in my bio. You can go to my blog, or you can go to the YouTube video and it'll be in the description box. If you're on YouTube, it'll be in the description. I'm not sure if you can access the description while we're live. You guys let me know if you can, but it'll definitely be there upon the replay. And if you can't wait, go to thestyleandbeautydoctor.com and the blog post will be there. Let's see. Who else? I got the Edam Dark Spot Marvel Serum and the Brightening Moisturizer. Hey, Dammy Coco. I would get a skincare set because I'm new to skincare. There you go. Say la vie. Say la vie. Say la vie. I got the Tatcha set last year. Now I love that Dewy moisturizer. And see, this is how sometimes you're able to figure out what skincare you like. Because here's a not so secret. No matter how much you look at ingredient lists, right? No matter how much you know about what them ingredients do in that ingredient list, you ain't gonna know if that sucker is gonna work for you until you try it. That's just the bottom line. It's good to read reviews. It's good to listen to people like me or other skincare creators and other creators in general. When it comes to skincare, to like kind of like get an idea of like what someone with a similar skin type as you thought of the product, but you gonna have to try that sucker yourself in order to be able to know if it's gonna work out for you. Tamia says I need to re-up on my Tatcha Dewy Skin Moisturizer for this colder weather, and getting the set is top tier. Some of these sets have full-size products, and then you get other individual products, and then once you add your discount, is probably less than the full-size product. Somebody else said that they bought the Tatcha set during the last event. Melissa said that. I live for Tatcha, Onitha. Okay. And again, if you're looking for links, sorry. I feel like Wendy Williams. If you're looking for links, there's my blog post, and then there's the description on YouTube. 88, that's my niece Jasmine. She said she loves Tatcha. I love my niece. Hi, niece. Definitely bought the larger Dewy skin cream with my Rouge discount. Okay, that is smart. And sometimes, let me tell you something. Even though Sephora sent me the wrong ass size product, right? Sometimes, like it might hurt. Because let me tell you something. As somebody who gets skincare products and makeup and all that other stuff for free a lot, right? Sometimes it does pain me to have to pay for products. Sometimes I do it. A lot more often than not, I do it because sometimes I don't get the stuff that I want to, like that kind of thing, right? And and sometimes it's like, let me just buy the product myself, try it, and move on with my life. Because sometimes people be like, "Did you try it? Did you try it?" Sending your follow up email. Did you try it? Are you gonna post it? And it's just like, all right, let me just buy this shit myself and move on with my life, stress free, right? Now, normally I would buy the much bigger bottle that has the pump, right? Because sometimes it does not economically make sense. Now, SK2 does have a set, a Patera Essence set where you get, I forget how big it is. However, it's $99 and you get the Patera Essence. I believe that the treatment lotion is in there, and then you may get like a sheet mask, right? So that's good to try it. Now, once you get to the bigger size, like I think this was 200 and something dollars, and then the even bigger one is like three something. And at first I was like, oh Lord, I can woo, like woo, like the girl, like woo, the girlie makes good money, but like honey, sometimes. But but when you look at how often you use it, sometimes it makes much more economical sense to just buy the bigger container instead of buying a whole bunch of the smaller ones. But before you go on and buy some big bottle of skincare or makeup, make sure it's something that you use often enough because products do expire, and you want to make sure that you're not losing money because your product expired. Hi, hey, vanilla bean extract. Any no fragrance and non-scented products? Did I miss any? I don't know if you were here when we talked about the Skinfix and the First Aid Beauty, but yeah, we did talk about that. I got combination skin. What from Tatcha would you advise to try? So if it is winter by you, Stephanie, and it's cold and dry, I would get the Dewy skin for now for winter. However, if it is more, mild, like 60s, 70s, and hotter than that where you are, then I would get the oily skin version one, the clarifying set. Okay. Look at Vanilla Bean Extract telling the people that, Danielle has two other channels, Life with Danielle and Style with Danielle. Thank you very much for that. And if you're on it from Instagram and you miss something, go to the link in my bio. You can go to either my blog or you can actually watch us live right now on YouTube. Let's see. Any advice for SPF good for the winter? I would say that what I typically do to be able to kind of like maximize my the products and to maximize my money, what I usually do is I'll switch out my moisturizers. So in the summer, spring, part of fall, I probably use like a gel cream or a gel very light moisturizer. And then I'll use something like the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, or Peter Thomas Roth has something as well that you can put over it. So like typically I would use a sunscreen like that you would layer, so that way you're just switching out your moisturizers, and then you can just layer whatever SPF on top, because that SPF on top you could use year round. Or what you can do is, if you have a brand that you already love, a lot of these brands make different formulas. So they'll have like the lighter weight formula for people with oily skin or for the warmer weather. And then they'll also have something that is more hydrating, that's a little thicker for the colder months. All right. Work keeps interrupting. Yep, try the Sunday Riley. Not everything for Sunday Riley is my fave. For example, I don't love the Luna oil, but some people really love that. But that good jeans, I'm like, yes, ma'am. Um Dark spot serum recommendation. So I have several videos on different categories to shop at the Sephora sale. And I've actually, did I link them they're on the blog post, but I'm going to add them into the description of this video so that you can see them if you are watching from YouTube. I did one on dark spot recommendations. I did one on body skincare. I did one on anti-aging products. So, we covered that. All right. I ordered Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery SPF 50 for my mom. She loves it. Okay. Yes, for buying skincare for your mama. Um, Beatrice said, "Speak for yourself. I'm as two faces they come for people who annoy me." um, let's see. Jade said, "I love SK2. It's my all-time essential." Okay. All right. So now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Now, if you are Rouge, you're gonna get 20% off at this sale, right? And that's good. That's a good discount. What's amazing is that at Sephora, if you buy anything from Sephora collection, regardless of your tier, you'll get 30% off, and that's great, especially because you're not going to get Sephora collection products anywhere else but Sephora. And they do have some amazing products, under the Sephora collection. I mentioned that I really like their brushes, so now is a good time to get that. However, if you are, and regardless, and whether you're Rouge, your VIB, or your Beauty Insider. If you're a Beauty Insider where you get 10%, unless it's an item that only Sephora sells, I don't think 10% is enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's enough. I don't even think the 15, and sometimes I don't think the 20 is enough. Sometimes it depends. It depends on the product. So this is what you do, right? If there are certain products that you are looking to buy, like like, God damn it, this is what I want, right? You go to Google and you put the name of that brand and put, when is their friends and family sale? Because then a lot of the friends and family sales are this month. And a lot of the friends and family sales have a higher discount, especially if you're a Beauty Insider and you're only getting 10%. Like, you can go someplace else and buy directly from the brand. And, some of these brands, the discount starts at 20, maybe it's 25, maybe it's 30. And then some of them have Black Friday sales. Now, the waiting for the Black Friday sale can be kind of iffy because, normally they don't tell you what the Black Friday deals are going to be till like Thanksgiving night. Sometimes they tell us a little bit early on. You run the risk of like, I don't know, is it going to be a good deal or not? But I would probably go the friends and family sale route. A lot of brands have friends and family sales in November, and they're usually around the same time. So I would just Google to see if your favorite brands do a friends and family sale, because the Sephora sale for me as a I'm Rouge, but I can't seem to stop buying shit myself. But if you're only getting 10%, I think even if you're Rouge, I think it makes economical sense to make sure that you look to see if your favorite brands have any discounts higher than what you're getting at Sephora. Now, if there are products that you can only get at Sephora, 10% is better than nothing. Right? Right. All right. I also picked up some makeup, and this is where you guys come in, because I need to know what y'all done got, because I want to get it too. Like, I have been wanting to buy, like, I have not been excited about makeup in so long, because I feel like everybody got into skincare. So the makeup brands was like, all right, I guess we got to, create some skincare, because don't nobody care about no damn makeup. But I still care about makeup. So I got this from Anastasia, the fall, what is this called? Fall Romance eyeshadow palette. I have not even opened it yet. Let me tell you something about Sephora. So I thought I was being smart and getting same day delivery on my orders, because I was like, oh, okay, I plan on doing this live. Let me do same day delivery. That way I know it's gonna get here before I do the live, right? But Sephora had other plans. See, they do that sucker through DoorDash. And so I had an order that came Saturday morning, and it came with the eyeshadow and one of the brushes. They didn't have my SK2. And I was like, damn, how am I going to prove to them that this order did not have the SK2 in it? Because they didn't even send me a message saying like they didn't have it in the store or whatever. And I was like, Lord have mercy. Are they going to believe? I mean, they wound up believing me and they gave me back my money. But then I placed another same day delivery order. And they said, yeah, we ain't got, like, they was like, lady, we ain't got the SK2, the big ass SK2 that you looking for. We ain't got that, right? So, but when the guy came with my to deliver my order, he had this big ass bag, and I was like, "Wow, I didn't really remember ordering that much stuff." So I go in, I open up the bag, I was like, "This is not my stuff." So thankfully, I opened it right away, and he was still like in my haul. So I was like, "Hey, this is not my stuff." So I had got somebody else's order, and then he was like, "All right, let me come, like, let me see if it's in my." It wasn't in his car, and I don't know where it was because he ain't never came back. But Sephora gave me a credit for that as well. So, like, I think like same day delivery is amazing, but I think during these kind of sales, depending on where you live, like if you live in New York, obviously there's so many people here. I think like you might be running a risk doing the same day delivery. They might give you somebody else's order, and then it's annoying. So I would probably do like in-store pickup because I have another in-store pickup order that I'm that I'm gonna get from the store. And then I have a couple things coming through the mail, and then I gotta make sure that they give me. I gotta, I don't know, return this and get the right size that I had ordered. But anyway, this palette, like somebody had said, it was in the trend mood box, but as much as I put what do you call it, alarms and like notifications and calendar stuff for me to remember to buy the trend mood box, my ass still forgot to go get it, and I was like, let me just buy the damn eyeshadow palette. So isn't that pretty? Let me show it to Instagram first because I feel like Instagram has been the redheaded stepchild throughout this, and at YouTube because YouTube just happens to have the better live platform. Because ain't nobody really talking to me on Instagram. Y'all talking the storm on YouTube though. This is so pretty, and this is the closest that I have seen and I haven't really like a lot of makeup stuff doesn't what you call it, a lot of makeup stuff doesn't come my way because again like everybody forgot about makeup, but it's like I still wear it, I like it, come on. But this is the closest to like something with like lots of color in it because everything out now is like really neutral, and this is still like you get some vibrant colors in here, but it's still it's not that out there. You know what I mean? So all right, but what makeup should I get? Like I've been tempted to get some Patrick Ta stuff. I got some Patrick Ta stuff earlier this year, and to be honest, I don't really use it, but I don't know, something about the his bronzer thing, contour thing makes me. I might wait till I can go into a store and look at it. But what makeup did y'all get? And I'm gonna look through these comments here on YouTube. Ladies, watch out for Sephora's refund policy. Make sure to have your receipts because they will block for a return for a year. I learned the hard way. Damn. I remember there was a time where they really cracked down on these returns. Like you had to like show your ID. Not just Sephora, but like retailers in general. I think that kind of died down. I remember that was like somewhere in the 2010s. I want to try the Huda Grunge palettes. And see, I haven't even heard of those, so I need to check that out. Um, See, Suburban Couture said the same thing. She's like, I'm crying, Danielle. I feel the same way though. I've been buying all the lip gloss. Like, come on, we want makeup. I thought I wasn't the only one who hasn't been excited in a while about makeup. Yeah, because the makeup brands are just giving like one. Because I guess they're like, why even try? Everybody into skincare. And the funny thing is, I feel like now people's people's interest in skincare is even dying down. Because Lord have mercy, my skincare channel. I try to come up with some new topics, but I'm like, Lord, this channel, I'm getting high views on my fashion channel, which has only a percentage of the subscribers. But maybe people are into fashion. I don't know. That's why I'm glad I got like we could be multifaceted over here. Like I like that. All right. Let's see. I'm hungry. What about Danessa Myricks blurring palette? Oops. I bought the Patrick Ta palette. Ooh, which one? The bronzer and contour. Somebody said thinking about Jones Road, the Miracle Balm. That is nice. They sent that to me when that first came out. That I'm talking about somebody on Instagram here. It's beautiful. But I didn't wear it very much because I don't do a lot of highlight. I put a little highlighter on today. I don't even know if you can see it. All right. What about Danessa Myricks blurring powder? I have it. I haven't tried it enough to say like, oh my god, or like, but Danessa Myricks as a person, yes. The blush, the cream blush, whew, one of my favorites. I also like her. I forget what it's called, but she has an eyeshadow palette that has like these beautiful glitters in it. Like I really love that as well. And what else from Danessa do I like? The foundation is really nice. The um, I forget what it's called, but she has a really nice. Her liquid foundation is really awesome. I'm not a makeup wearer, but Fenty is always exciting. I got the blue Tansy herbivore mask 5 days ago. Should have waited for the savings event. Maybe I'll return them pre-purchase for the discount. I would do it, especially if you ain't opened it. Even if you opened it, they'll take it back. I know the Sephora girl, the people that work at Sephora are like, no, but come on, let the people return their stuff. What am I gonna eat? I'm thinking about getting some Korean chicken wings. Like, oof. Oh, how was that? I think I have one of those. I need to go through my makeup because honestly, I really only want to have 2 pieces of makeup and have 1,000. I really want to have a small curated, and I had that at one point, and then I went left. I'm just here looking on Instagram. Oh, Instagram is like, girl, this ain't fun. I'm just looking to see if I missed any comments on Instagram. Fashion question: what do you think is a great coat for winter? Ooh, everything. um, it depends on where you live, because like the way I be like I got a coat for every degree in New York. Like if it's gonna be below 32 degrees, I got a certain coat I wear. If it's gonna be 45, I wear a different coat. So I'll do a video. I'll try to do a video on my fashion channel on winter coats. Um, I'm gonna YouTube. You stay right here, but I'm gonna hang up from Instagram. Instagram, I feel like they're like, girl, whatever. But if you were watching on Instagram and you missed anything, make sure you go to the link in my bio. You can go to my blog post and get some links on some of the products that we talked about, or you can go to the YouTube, which will have the links will be in the description. So buy Instagram, YouTube, stay right there. I am so hungry. Uh, I always freeze when I stop an Instagram live because I'm like, do people need to watch the replay? I don't know. I feel like replays are more relevant on YouTube. You know what I mean? Um, the All Mattes palette. Ooh, okay. Jade said she might try the Milk Bronze sticks. I think you're the second person who said that. I'm like, I don't know. Is the Summer Friday lip gloss good? I haven't tried it. Has anybody tried the Summer Friday lip glosses? Can you tell MJ if they're good or not? You know what I have that I need to try? And what's funny is I was so hyped because they had somebody who was this beautiful chocolatey girl trying them on, but Natorium's lip glosses. Can you call them a lip gloss? I guess you can call it a lip gloss. But they're in like the deeper nude colors, and every single color looked good on the person that they had swatching it. And they sent it to me in PR, and I was like, "Oh my god, yes! I'm so glad to have this." And that stuff had been sitting on my dress. See, this is why I be having a lot going on, y'all. Loads cloud set. What's that? Oh, Kosa's. She said Kosa's cloud set. Have I tried any of Kosa's? No, I've tried Ilia. Ilia's Super Serum Skin Tint. I think that's what it's called. It has the SPF 50. It's a mineral. That is absolutely beautiful. Like if you have to use enough of it for the SPF 50 to count. Which as a serum tint, I think you can, use enough so you get the SPF 50. But if you're looking for a tinted mineral sunscreen that looks good on deeper skin, I like that one. Light Work Palette, that's what it's called. It's fire. I just love. What about the Jones Road Miracle Balm? If this is the same product that I'm thinking of, because when Jones Road first came out, it comes in like a little. I want to say it comes in like a palette like that, like it's round and then it twists open and it's balmy and it's like a highlighter. If that is the same product, I have tried that before and I really liked it. I just didn't continue to use it because I buy highlighters and then don't use them. So at one point I was like, girl, like just stop the madness. Like just get like why do you even regardless of if a brand sends it to me or not, it's just like this stuff is taking up space and you're not even using it. Like why? Why? Um Joanna. Joanna, we literally shop together. Okay, so you and Color Me Bad and Joanna must have bought some similar things. What shade Jones Road Miracle Balm? Let me look this up because I don't remember. I want to say that I used the deep whatever the deepest shade was. Do they sell Jones Road at Sephora? Ow. They don't sell Jones Road at Sephora, but let me see. Jones Road Miracle Balm. All right, so I'm looking this up for you right now. Oh, they got mad shades now. I couldn't even tell you. I want to say maybe I used Sunkissed, but it looks like they have more shades than when I first tried it. If you look like you might be a couple shades lighter than me, if I could see if I'm looking the lighting is good in your profile picture, I would say let me share my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So, I would say something like that. What's that called? Flushed. Miami Beach might be a nice one. Do they have it on any? Yeah, I think that's pretty, but I don't know why it won't let me do that. All right. Yeah, that's pretty. You see that on her? She's a little deeper in tone than you. And she's I don't know. It looks goldenish on her, doesn't it? But she might have something else on her skin. I almost thought this was my friend Felicia. You guys know this that beauty. I almost thought that was her, real quick. These and maybe even this one. I think will look good on you. 20 Miami Beach 20 or even Sunkissed. I think might be. Now I can't come out of the full screen. Yo, like I said earlier, if I had a production team, it would be all over. Okay, let's see. What else? Is there a blurring powder that you love? Oh, and I forgot to mention it was in my notes too, and I forgot to mention it. The One Size by Patrick Starr. Um, I believe it's called something blurring powder. I use the deep dark. I like that one because it does not give that like casket shut. Sometimes you put powder on and it's just like, damn, you look matte. Like this one, it's good to set your makeup, but it doesn't give like that super matte look. And then I can even use his makeup setting spray over it to make sure that my look is looking. Um Rochelle. Hi, Rochelle. She said, I got the Glossier foundation, new Fenty body butter, and some necessaire body care products. Not much more than that. See, I need to get like you because I done got like 4 or 5 orders. Sephora keep messing my stuff up, sending me somebody else's stuff, sending me the wrong stuff. Like, god damn. From where the Korean chicken that I'm probably gonna get is probably gonna be from this place called Mad for Chicken. I don't know if they're anywhere outside of Queens. They have mad locations in Queens, but I'm gonna probably get that through DoorDash. And I usually get their half and half, or I'll get their I forget what it's called, but it's like a sweet and tangy. It's not on their regular menu. It's on like I think you have to go through like the traditional wings, but I think they put some kind of dairy or something in it because every time I've gotten it, my stomach be like, so I don't think I can mess with that anymore. Um, Ami Colé lip oils. Yes, I have not. I've gotten them. I see. Here's the thing, Ami Colé. I love the brand, and of course, I love the founder. I've spoken to her a couple of times, and she's so beautiful and sweet. The thing is, though, I'm more of a more is more kind of makeup girl. And when I don't have makeup on, I ain't got no makeup on. So like I think that like Ami Collet is a perfect brand for the kind of like, like the like I feel like Ami Collet is like, how like when the Glossier girls, before they started, making stuff for the blacks and the rest of us colored folk, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Ami Collet speaks to that audience. And I love it, but I'm more like I'm all or nothing. The new speaking of Glossier, hey Danielle, the new Glossier foundation has me curious. Oh, I really love the sample, but I already have too many foundations. That is my exact problem because I um also on my blog, if you want to see some like complexion products that I'm loving right now, I got to put the blog post link in the description. It'll be there by the time we look at the replay. But I have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which obviously that foundation has been around for since forever. However, Armani has been has not had a great shade range, and even when they extended the shade range, I still didn't have a really good match. So, but when I did the Sephora shade finder thing, it said that I'm 13.25, and I can't remember if I've tried that already. So I'm gonna wait till I go in the store. But I don't need it. I don't need it. Right now, I'm using the Lady Gaga House Labs foundation, which I really, really, really love. And I also recently got the Dior Skin Glow. Now, Dior Skin Glow used to be too dewy for me. But as you get a little up there in age, the skin just is not as oily, It's oily, but not as oily. House Labs concealer. Do I have the House Labs concealer? I don't think I have the House Labs concealer. I agree with you, Dale. You were making us hungry. Yo, I want some like if I wasn't on Instagram, I would have went on my phone and ordered it off of DoorDash. Have you tried any Charlotte Tilbury items? Yes. I absolutely love a bunch of Charlotte Tilbury. I love the Magic Cream. Magic Cream is one of my favorites. Her setting spray, I really like. I can't think of the name of it, but we talked about that in the beginning. Is it called Magic Setting Spray? I don't know. I just assume everything is called Magic. But there's a duo that you can get in a set, and then with your discount, I think that's a great value. I also like the Beautiful Skin Foundation. I also like their Airbrush Flawless, I think it's called, foundation. I like both of those. The Beautiful Skin is a lighter version, like a not as matte, and I don't find the Airbrush Flawless to be super matte. I like that. It's like a natural kind of matte. I love Charlotte Tilbury as a brand. There's some other things that I like. I wish that they would make more brighter colored blushes. So what I do is a little hack. They have a color corrector cream that's in a bright orange color. So sometimes I would use that as like a cream blush. But Danessa Myricks makes well, I would say actual cream blush, but like a lot of things in makeup you don't have to use for its intended purpose, unless it's the eye or lip stuff. You want to be careful what you're putting in your eyes and your lips. What else do I like from Charlotte Tilbury? She has a new spray. Let me look it up here. Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, shoot, what is it called? Oh, the setting spray is called Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. But the spray that I'm talking about that she just came out with, I don't think is on the Sephora site yet. Let me see. Where is the Charlotte Tilbury website? And see what the heck this thing is called because I really like it. It's reminiscent of MAC Fix Plus, but it's not as wet. I feel like the spraying mechanism gives you more of like a little mist, and it just kind of gives you, it's not necessarily a setting spray. You could also use it as skincare throughout the day if you wanted to like rehydrate. But I like it like once I've like put my powder on and I'll just and then I'll probably do it again after I'm done with my makeup, and then I'll put the one size matte setting spray. It just kind of takes down that powdery kind of look. What is it called? We're gonna find out. I'll tell you soon. It should be under new in because they just recently sent it to me. Why? Well, goddamn. Their lipsticks are really nice too. I forget the name of the lipstick that I like. Um, it's something rose. It's like a nice nude for deeper skin. Something Rose is the name. Why they ask they don't have this thing on it? Did I imagine this product? Where is it? Oh, face mist. There we go. Okay, let me share my screen so that y'all can see it too. Oh, don't show these skin. Oh, there we go. This is it. This magic hydrator mist. I really like this. And then they have a couple of different like sets you can get with it with the magic cream or the magic serum or their sunscreen. That's pretty awesome. This is I like these. I like this very much so. She always has the best like models on her website. Like look at this. Look at it. Beautiful. Like they just be given. All right. Let me see what else y'all are saying up in here, and then I'm gonna go get me some chicken wings, y'all. All right. I have my eye on Natasha Denona's Xenon palette, but when you mentioned Huda's grunge palette, some of the colors are similar. Which brand do you prefer or recommend, please? All right, I think that's directed to somebody else in the comments because I haven't tried either of these. As a matter of fact, as much as I loved Natasha Denona in the past, oh, I stopped buying her stuff because there was a makeup artist. Oh shoot. Why can't I think of her name? Like her face is right in front of my like her face, the way she does her makeup and the products she used to sell is like right here in my brain. But my brain can't think of her name. Shoot. And she's in Atlanta. Anyway, she has a product that she's known for. And then later Natasha Denona came out with something that I think it had the same name and the fonts and everything were very similar. And I was like, and I didn't love the way that Natasha Denona's and her people had responded to it. I don't know if there's any updates since then, but my mind was already like, I'm over it. Thank you. See, Venus, you were the best. All y'all are the best. Like I love y'all. Fabiana, yes, like and share. Thank you guys. Oh, you got the eavesdrop stick. How is it? Did you try it yet? Okay, so Caleb, so whoever was asking about the Sunday Riley. That's not what that says. That says the Summer Friday lip balm gloss. The colors don't show. I got the brown one and it looked like I put on Vaseline. Oh my god! And I'm really hoping that the Naturium ones don't do that. But sometimes, damn, I almost drowned. Sometimes those kind of glosses aren't made with us in mind because we tend to have pigmented lips. Some of us have like like a dark like I think my top lip is darker than my bottom lip. Yeah, because my bottom lip is pinky and up here is a little brownie. So sometimes those are kind of hard. What's the best neutral palette? Shoot, don't go asking me. I'll give you like 10 of them. I like the Huda Beauty Naughty palette. That's like a nice. I have that on now. It's like a nice neutral rosy palette. The Huda. See now I gotta look it up. The Huda Empowered palette. I like that. Believe it or not, the Too Faced, what is it called? The chocolate palette. That's a nice one too. See, I like Too Faced as a brand, but like the packaging be making me feel like I'm a like that's like the packaging just be killing me. I like light sleek packaging. Like if I was into like that like fun girly kind of stuff, then I'd be like, yeah, that's cute. But sometimes I just feel like, because their foundation is really good. The what's it called? The Born This Way foundation. I like the one that's not as matte. I like the like I guess like the satin finish one. I like that one. And the is it also called Born This Way concealer? Because them brands be killing me sometimes with the names. I be like, damn, y'all be killing me. But the Too Faced concealer is really good as well. Oh, y'all been in here talking. Any powder foundations you recommend? Oh my god, the Fenty Beauty, whatever it's called. But they have a nice powder foundation. Cover Effects powder foundation is good, but they don't sell Cover Effects at Sephora anymore. I don't even think they're at Ulta either. I think you have to go on Cover Effects' website. They got some bomb ass powder foundation too. Um, who else? That's the two that I can think of off the top of my head. Otherwise, we'd be here all day. Venus says she's getting House Labs. House Labs is nice, and their powder blushes are amazing. Oh my god! What Estee Lauder liquid foundation? I have a wedding coming up. Debating doing it myself or going to Sephora to get it done. I would hire a makeup artist if you're going to a wedding. Um, I mean, not to knock anybody at Sephora doing makeup, but it's just like it's just such a chaotic environment to get your makeup done, and then you gotta drive down to the mall and whatnot, and then drive back. I feel like I don't know. Try to get a makeup, hire a good makeup artist, somebody that you've vetted their work and stuff like that, and see if they can come to you. That's just my opinion. But Estee Lauder makes some amazing foundation. Um, uh, uh, um, Double wear. I don't know where, like my brain. The double wear foundation, I like that. Sometimes double wear can be a little bit too matte for me. So I like the double wear. They have different versions of double wear. So there's a, it's called double wear sheer or double wear matte. I don't know, but there's a double wear that's not as double wear-ish. That's not matte. What is it called? Is it called double wear light? I don't know, but there's a couple of them. There are also some foundations from Estee Lauder that I was like, "Ooh, I kind of want to try this." There was the Futurist, and then there was some sort of like serum foundation or whatever. And I was like, "Ooh, I'm in my 40 plus age where maybe I could try me some of these, like foundations for drier skin." But when I looked at the reviews, I was like, "Ooh, I probably can't do that." Um, I don't wear makeup, so I can't partake in this convo button. However, which tinted SPF do you recommend? If you go on my blog and go to the best mineral sunscreen uh, blog post, there'll be a couple of them in there. Most of them are not sold at Sephora. The one that's sold at Sephora that I like is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I guess you can make the argument that it's makeup, but if you put on enough, you get that SPF 50. Have you tried the Morphe 35 TE the Season Artistry Palette? Pat McGrath's Labs Mega Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. The Pat one is on sale for almost 40% off and looks colorful. Then this goes to my point of if you're depending on your tier, and even if you're Rouge, like 40% off, I would like that. And there's probably 40% off on Pat's website. So, but Kayla is talking to I forget who asked about the neutral eyeshadow palette. I want the Makeup Forever Limitless pencil set, but they had, but now it's gone. Oh, that sucks. Hey Valencia, how you doing, boo? Thank you for joining. All right, I'm gonna look at a couple more of these. We've been online for an hour and 22 minutes. All right, we are going to wrap this up, but I want to make sure I look at some of these comments. And a lot of y'all weren't even talking to me. Y'all were talking to each other. I like that. I like that. What's the name of the place you got your Botox? I'm assuming this is for me. I just go to Dr. Michelle Henry. What is her thing called? Skin aesthetics. I don't know. Just Google Dr. Michelle Henry in New York City. It'll pop up. Or put Dr. Michelle Henry in Instagram and she'll pop up. Let's see. Melissa says Summer Friday shows on my lips, but just tinted. So yeah, some of these like sheer lip glosses, it's gonna be like hit or miss for some people because not everybody's lips are the same color. Oh, see, look at y'all talking to each other. Let me mind my business. Fenty and one size powder foundations are great. Yes. The one size I've tried the loose powder. I don't um they have a pressed powder, right? I don't know if I've tried the pressed. I definitely didn't try the pressed powder, but the loose powder definitely I like. I appreciate the lives. Thanks so much. Yes, I love doing lives because it's live. Anything could happen here, right? I could be like, "Ah," but I wouldn't do that. But I like lives because it's like we all in a like group chat or something like a live group chat talking. I like that. All right. This is my first time catching you live. Great info. Love your energy. And now I'm going to try this chicken for myself. Have a great night. Have a great night, Simone. Thank you for joining. Doc, have you considered making a video reviewing face masks or treatments? Which ones are worth it? You know what's funny? There's so many things that I have ideas for videos, but what keeps me from doing it sometimes is YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is amazing. I feel like the now that we're not on Instagram, we can talk about them. No, but I feel like YouTube has more of an attention span because yeah, because Instagram is designed for people who just want a quick, quick hit and they bounce. Whereas on YouTube, I feel like we get to simmer our relationship together a little bit more. But what happens is sometimes when I put out certain videos and it's it don't be getting views, and I'm not blaming anyone but myself really because it's like, all right, what can I do to make this a little bit more entertaining for the people? But I try to stay with videos that I feel like are going to get views. Like I'm trying different things on this channel, but it can be a little discouraging sometimes because it's like, why they don't want to watch it? Like, and there's a lot going into making to get people to watch a video. The thumbnail, the title, the editing, like the person themselves. Like honestly, you don't even have to have like a big whole personality to do YouTube videos, but like you just gotta attract the right type of people. So um yes, I considered to answer your question. Yes, I have considered. But it's kind of hard. Like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate the tips, of course. All right, I think I'm at the end of the comments. However, if you are looking for additional items from the Sephora sale that I would recommend, such as products for hyperpigmentation, products for your body, the best body products at Sephora, and products for anti-aging at Sephora, I've done other videos. I'm going to make a playlist and link it here so you can watch it. And it'll also be in the description. So thank you guys so much for joining in. If you're watching the replay, I hope you enjoy all 100, not 100, hour and 26 minutes of this live. And if you watch through the whole thing, I love you. Bye, y'all. This is always so awkward. I'll be like, bye, y'all. And then it's like, okay, but where's the end button? Like, where's that? It's right there. Bye, y'all. See, you got to press this mess twice. So I said, bye, hit the button, and it's like, end the stream? Yes.